In this video, you will know the transit results of planets based on Vedic astrology in June 2022 for Aquarius ascendants. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. This is the transit chart of planets on 1st June 2022. Saturn is transiting over first house in Aquarius sign. Mars, Jupiter are transiting over second house in Pisces sign. Rahu, Venus are transiting over third house in Aries sign, and from 18th June onwards, Venus transits over 4th house in Taurus sign. Sun, Mercury are transiting over 4th house in Taurus sign, and from 15th June onwards, Sun transits over 5th house in Gemini sign. Moon is transiting over 5th house in Gemini sign, and Ketu is transiting over 9th house in Libra sign. For Aquarius ascendants, benefic planets are Saturn, Venus, Mercury and Rahu, whereas malefic planets are Mars, Moon, Jupiter, Sun and Ketu. Let us see Rahu Ketu transit results. Rahu is transiting over 3rd house in Aries sign and Ketu is transiting over 9th house in Libra sign. Rahu is benefic planet for Aquarius ascendants. You become courageous and your efforts become fruitful, and you get happiness and accumulate unaccounted money in this transit period. But this transit is bad for your siblings. Ketu is malefic planet. This transit is bad for your father and siblings. Aquarius ascendant lord Saturn transiting in first house, therefore health will be good for Aquarius ascendants in this transit period. Two malefic planets Jupiter and Mars are transiting over second house in Pisces sign. Jupiter being second lord transiting over second house tends to give positive results, whereas Mars tends to give negative results. Therefore, this is going to be neutral period for financial matters for Aquarius ascendants in this June month of 2022. Two benefic planets Rahu and Venus are transiting over third house, and another benefic planet Saturn is aspecting third house by its third aspect. So this is going to be favorable transit related to third house matters. Your efforts become fruitful and your short distance travels are going to be favorable, and this is favorable transit for documentation or paperwork. Mercury is benefic planet for Aquarius ascendants. Mercury is transiting over 4th house, but malefic planet Sun is also transiting over 4th house, but Sun leaves 4th house from 15th June onwards, and another benefic planet Venus transits over 4th house from 18th June onwards. So overall, this is going to be favorable transit related to 4th house matters for Aquarius ascendants. You will have home comforts and favorable transit to purchase properties in this transit period. From 18th June onwards, two benefic planets Venus and Mercury are aspecting 10th house. Therefore, there will be rise in career and profession for Aquarius ascendants after 18th June. 7th house is aspected by benefic planet Saturn. Therefore, this is also favorable transit related to business and relationship matters. Malefic planet Mars is aspecting 5th house by its 4th aspect, and from 15th June onwards another malefic planet Sun also transits over 5th house. Therefore, this is not favorable transit related to 5th house matters for Aquarius ascendants. This is not favorable transit for learning, and this is not favorable transit for students, and this is also not favorable transit in children related matters. Two malefic planets Jupiter and Mars are aspecting 8th house. Therefore, this is not favorable transit related to 8th house matters. There will be hurdles in getting inheritance or unearned money in this transit period. Overall, for Aquarius ascendants, only 5th house and 8th house related matters are not favorable, and this is favorable transit related to all other remaining houses. So we can say for Aquarius ascendants, this is favorable transit in this June month of 2022. In June 2022, for Aquarius ascendants, health positive, finance neutral, home comforts and peace positive, love and learning negative, relationships and business positive, career and profession positive. Based on Moon's transit, favorable days in June 2022 are 7th, 18th, 19th, 21st and 22nd, whereas unfavorable days are 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 9th and 29th. Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me at solarastro9@gmail.com.